Hi, I'm Jay. As you've seen from the thumbnail, I want to make a game. Before I go through with why I need help with making my game, let me first tell you about what my game idea is. So the type of game I want to make is a boss rush game. To simply tell you what it is that you just fight a series of bosses. A good example of this is the arena mode from Kirby and the Forgotten Lands. In the arena mode, you fight mini bosses and bosses, and they're the only enemies in the mode. So that is basically gonna be the entirety of my game. Here's the problem. Boss Rush comes as a mode, not an entire game. This is because bosses are intended to be unique, to stand out from normal enemies. Furthermore, Boss Rush comes as a post-game challenge for players to fight the bosses they've encountered through their playthrough all at once. So how am I going to make a game about fighting a series of bosses as a core gameplay if the bosses are treated as normal enemies? Now my solution to this is from Hours. Hours is a roguelike game where you go through 4 different stages with unique enemies and bosses. You can also play with a lot of different characters called hosts. You have a special power where you can manipulate time or clone. I don't know why cloning has anything to do with time, but I mean, it is what it is. So what does this game with a different genre have to do with my solution? Well, it has to do with the themes the enemies represent. In Peacock Peaks, enemies like Arson Agni and Shattered Ice have Firebrand and Ice Tiger respectively. This also applies with Equinox, the main boss of the stage, wielding Dark Heart and Aluminum. In Downcast Days, enemies like Scarlet Knight, Nightmare Catcher, and Splintered Archer all represent the official Roblox clans called Redcliffe Knights, Corblocks, and Splinter Skies. Even the main boss of the stage, Bloxaman, which clearly represented Builderman, also represents the Builders Club before 2019. Both of these stages clearly references the sword fights on the Hive and the official Roblox clans respectively. Just like that, my approach is to make stages with a certain theme going around with it and making bosses that correlates with it. I've been wanting to make this for a while now. It's been almost 8 months that these strands of messy ideas that circulated around me in my head. For now, I've only made 4 characters, 5 bosses that is gonna be in one stage, and that's pretty much all. However, it's still a work in progress, and I'm already on to the next stage and bosses I want to add to the game. So it's not just as soon as I release there's only one stage and 5 bosses and that's all. So yeah, now that that's out of the way, I want to explain why I need help. You see, I only have one type of skill that I'm pretty decent at, but I don't have the leisure to practice everything else, so I need a small team. Now, the problem with this is that when you recruit developers, most of the time, the developers demand money in return for the work, obviously, but I have 0 budget. I have no money. And I need to find a way. However, the only way I could find as of now is donation. So I'm just stuck in a huge roadblock where I can't do anything until I get at least some amount of Robux. So I need your help. If you want to help, whether it be through donation, work, or just simple mental support, I'm going to attach a Discord link down below. And that's all. Thank you for watching all the way here. It's my first time doing this. Make sure to subscribe if you're interested in my progress, and have a good day.